Okay, cool. This is like vlog style. I don't ever do this. We're grabbing stuff to get an ecotarium put together, specifically a Seacosphere. So we are at Wingashik. Yeah, cool. Wingashik Beach, which is a cool place. Ryan's here, he's now taking a photo. But we've got some stuff, these two things, which are sealed. One's full of algae. One's got a couple of little, like, what look like bug or larvae or crustaceans. Hard to tell, look them up later. This one has a couple of, we've got a very, very small hermit crab, which is kind of cool. And now we're gonna go pick up water, some water and some sand, and then basically get everything together to head back. If we can, I'd also like to get some more algae. So yeah, that's what we're doing, and basically I'll show putting together the thing later, and updates on it. Let's go over here. Here it is all put together and sitting in the sunlight. It looks like we have three main kinds of seaweed. We have Zostera, which is the genus, or also known as like eelgrass, marine eelgrass. Sea lettuce, which is Uva lactuca. And then we have Codium fragile or fragile, which is usually known as dead man's fingers or sea fingers. That's the main foliage that we have in our little ecosphere here. So let's start looking at some of the fauna. First off, let's look at the top layer here up at the surface. We can see tons of life up here. Looks like there's a couple of larvae of something I'm going to show you later. And then down here at the bottom near the sort of floor, you can see a little guy running around there. These guys are wharf roaches, as far as I can tell. And it seems that I accidentally picked up way more than I thought I did. So they're all over the place. You'll see them swimming around in basically every shot I take. If you look really close, you can see something down there near the bed on the left, which we'll actually talk about later. Now, looking closer, we're just here at the sand. You can actually see all those little tiny specks floating around are different types of like crustaceans and larvae floating around, swimming. Here's a couple shots of those wharf roaches. We've got one really big guy and then a bunch of little smaller ones. Do a little rotation here. Oop, those two look like they might be mating. There they are again. Oh, what's this guy doing? Looks like he's having a little snack. He's really full dogging it. This guy's one of our bigger sea roaches as well. Another name for sea roach is Ligia exotica. Now we're going to move over to the life that seems to be in the seagrass, or in the sea lettuce up here. Two notable guys. We've all these little tiny snails. I'm assuming are periwinkles or something like that, but they're so small it's kind of hard to tell. Now if you look real close, you can see these little wiggly worm-looking things, and those guys are actually skeleton shrimp, also known as Caprellidae. which is a family of amphipods. They're actually very, very weird to look at up close. It's kind of hard to see them here because they're so small. Once they get bigger, they are so strange looking. It's almost like if somebody took a stick bug and a praying mantis and smashed them together. Look at them wiggle. Off to the left there's another Wharf Roach, which, like I said, they're all over the place. I think it's just fun to watch these little guys. Oh, there's the two that are mating again. And there they are again. Oh, a big guy. Oh, now we're back down at the sea floor and we're actually taking a look, but it's hard to tell, at one of the most interesting things in our little ecosphere here. Right down there in the middle, if you see, there's it looks like a little pebble that's moving around. Turns out that that's a hermit crab that actually got caught up in the sand. He's such a small little guy right now, it's hard to tell what species or anything. Just a baby. Oh, very photogenic happy couple. If you look right above him as well, right in the middle of the screen right now, you can actually see there are a couple more skeleton shrimp there. Maybe a better look at them and the way they move. It's very, very strange, very alien-like. And now, for the most daring and intrepid feats of athleticism in our ecosphere, our hermit crab begins his ascent. His tiny legs can carry him far. Stopping for a rest. Here's my thumb for a comparison. He's such a small little guy. And actually, it turns out we have two hermit crabs. This is the bigger one. I'm actually very curious to see how large these guys can get in our little ecosphere. Now just taking a look at the surface up here, you can see those wharf roaches still running around. But I thought this was a neat perspective on some of our foliage and flora that's in here. If you look very close up there at the top left, through some of the dead man's fingers, you can actually see our little hermit crab on his perch. And now, since we've kind of gotten everything situated, it's time for the most important moment, sealing off the ecosphere. We won't touch it for quite a while. I hope everyone liked that video, and if you'd like to see more content from me and my channel, I do all sorts of things like this, art, video games, building, all sorts of things, hence the name Jack of all trades. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share with your friends.